Hi Libra, welcome to your powerful messages for June. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Libra. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. So basically, I'm just going to ask Spirit what you need to be aware of right now in this moment that's happening in June, unfolding in June. If anything has happened that you're unsure of, we're going to dive deep into that, hopefully. And basically, this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. If you have any beings of the light you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pool to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your life in June, what to expect, what's to come, what happened, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Libra. Wow, okay. So the first thing I heard was cinnamon, which is interesting. I mean, I wonder if someone chews on like cinnamon gum, has like a cinnamon spray or lotion, or I don't know. I know there's like a spiritual connotation to cinnamon. If you know it, comment it below, because I'm wondering if other people are going to find those messages to resonate. But it feels very sexy. It feels very sensual, spicy, and like kind of like you're turning someone on, Libra, when they think of you. When they see your picture, they get easily turned on in that respect. It feels very strong Aries energy, but honestly, it could be anything. And then I saw a dolphin, and dolphin energy is kind of like happy-go-lucky, going with the flow. And I just kind of saw one going in and out of the waves. So there may be like little waves that are going on in June, but nothing that's going to keep you down. Like, you're excited to dive in, to go with the flow. You are someone that is going to kind of ride the wave and see what happens instead of worrying and, just have the wave overtake you. Like, I think you're working through something that a lot of people would find hard to do it, and you're doing it with grace. You're doing it with a smile. You're doing it and bringing a lot of, like, people find you to be very hilarious, very funny, and you brighten a lot of people's days up. And I wonder if someone's going to specifically tell you that in June. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was feeling for you guys. Oh, and then I heard a telephone ringing, like one of those old phones. So I wonder if someone still has a landline. I doubt that, but maybe, I don't know. I do feel there's a specific phone call that you're going to receive in June that's going to have a lot of prominence. I wonder if this is the phone call you've been waiting on, or the phone call that is going to be like a company that's going to accept you, or some big phone call. I wonder if this is someone you haven't heard from in a long time, or someone that has something to say on the phone to you because they're kind of nervous to tell you face to face. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say, because I'm very curious for you guys. So, tell me a major theme happening for Libra in June, Spirit. What is a major thing happening for Libra in June? What does Libra need to know about June? Okay, divine timing. Oh, right. So divine timing is going to be crucial at this time. It's going to be something that is working in your favor, where everything's coming together. I do feel like you've been feeling the buildup. You've been feeling like something coming into manifestation. I feel that you've done all that you could and you kind of left it in Spirit's hands, and Spirit has been taking care of it. I'm seeing 1111 very, very specifically. I wonder if that's a number synchronicity that you've always seen, has started to see a lot recently. Your birthday could be October 1st or October 11th or August 3rd. Oh no, I'm sorry, September 21st for some of you guys. But yeah, I just kind of feel like there's something building up. There is something that divine timing was taking, place in, kind of formulating and building in the background. But I think some of you guys are either going to finally see it come to fruition in June, or know that it is building. Spirit has heard your requests and they're on it. They're working on it. Okay, it's something that you feel has been missing in your life, like a missing piece of the puzzle that is finally going to be complete for you. And with divine timing, I also feel very strong divine intervention energy with that as well, okay? So tell me more about this. Something's coming complete, in full circle maybe for some of you guys. Tell me more about this energy. Okay, then we have legends. Okay, learn from those who inspire you. Oh yeah, so I feel for a lot of you guys with this legend energy, like there are a lot of stories, there's a lot of people that you have been coming in your day-to-day life that you've been seeing on social media, or that like you kind of just always have started to run into coincidentally. Nothing's really a coincidence, it's all purpose. And I feel that there's like, I don't know, it could be like Cleopatra, or it could be Joan of Arc, or Achilles, or, anyone that has had a historical value that is resurfacing in your consciousness, or is kind of repeating itself in your consciousness. And I wonder if this is a spirit guide of yours, or even there is association in a past life with this energy. And I feel like something about their story is really inspiring you, or is pushing you to move forward and being patient, or doing what you have to do to fill in the blanks. But I also kind of feel, Libra, like with legends, like this could be a time that's going to be very monumental in your life. And with everything that you're deciding to do, deciding to take a chance on, it's going to be something that's trailblazing for you personally, whether this is something you haven't done before, something that you are, always wanted to try out but didn't really do. I'm feeling it's happening for you, Libra. And people are talking about it. People are noticing it. And people are like even talking about you behind closed doors, but in a very positive way, in a respected way. They can't hate on you, period. I mean, I don't know what it is you've been doing, but there's something that you've been doing that has been showing other people, whether it is like, taking care of yourself, or working hard, or pursuing a lifestyle that was very new to you, but people are impressed. And this is something that took time and patience and skill. But I feel like you have that potential, or that energy, to be one of the greatest at it, or to master it. So mastering something here in June. So let's get into the tarot and see exactly what this is. You're on fire, Libra. I love it. Tell me more. Some of you guys are getting hot flashes, or feeling kind of really warm by the weather lately. But I feel like some of that's coming through your like internal transmutation. So if you feel like you're warm, of course, go to a doctor if you feel any symptoms. I'm not a doctor, but I feel some of you guys are feeling like ascension symptoms here. That could come off as something of like a cold or a flu type, but you go to the doctor, or it's nothing like that. Like you guys are transforming here. So tell me 3 major themes are happening for Libra. The Lovers. Harmony. I like that. Gemini energy, Taurus energy for me as a reader. Then we have the Hierophant, which Virgo just got this in their exact spread as well. So if you're dealing with the Virgo, or if you have strong Virgo in your chart, I suggest checking out the Virgo reading to see if there's messages for you there. And then one more card. For Libra. And then we have the Hangman. 3 major arcanas. Talk about a legendary time of your life. Talk about a profound time in your life. Yeah. Three major arcanas kind of seals the deal. And then bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands, passion ignited. So there's something that has ignited your passion that you have felt strongly for, that you felt like you need to act on, that you need to pursue, that has made you excited, a rush. I mean, God, I do feel this is very romantic related with the Lovers and the Hierophant here, but this could just be a job you love to do, a creative passion you love to do, something that really gets your fire stoked and going. If it is love and romance, man, I feel like you guys are spending a lot more time with each other, especially at someone's home, sleeping in, staying the night at, cooking breakfast with them in the morning. Like I'm seeing someone wearing someone else's shirt, you know, in the morning. So like someone borrowed it to go, you know, get the mail or something like that, whatever, right? But yeah, I feel like there's something that has been lit within you, Libra, this inspiration, this desire, and this passion, and it's been burning ever since it's been lit. And I think that people are sensing this power that's emerging from you, this desire that you have to kind of get it going and do what you can and leave the rest in God's, Spirit, the universe's hands. And Spirit sees your want for this. Spirit sees your desire for this. And I think that Spirit sends you waves of inspiration to remind you to keep going and to have that faith in it as well. I'm also seeing daisies. Daisies could mean something to someone on a very personal level as well. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards. So, tell me more about the Lovers. Tell me more about the Lovers, Spirit. We have Temperance. Ooh, yeah. Divine timing, divine intervention. Spirit brought you two together or brought you in alignment with something that has sparked your passions. Sagittarius energy. I also feel Libra energy with that card as well. So some of you could possibly be dealing with another Libra or someone with strong Libra on their chart. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Okay. The Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. And then what about the Hanged Man? Ooh, you got two cards. Let's see. The Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So now there's two fours here. Your birthday could be October 4th, October 14th, or September 24th for some of you. 44, it could be a number synchronicity you see a lot. But this is like solid. This is like a foundation. This is celebration. This is something that you feel good staying in, that you want to participate in, that you're excited to be a part of. This could be a relationship. This could be a company. This could be, you know, a group of friends, your soul tribe. But a lot of you, I feel this is either romance or friendship. You decide, you decipher. But yeah, I do feel this is something that someone wants to stay in, that someone feels happy in, someone feels fulfilled in. And I do feel with even like the legends, like the stories you hear maybe about, you know, romances or family stories or something like that inspired you to kind of step it up, to have that same goal that someone else may have, you know, started from nothing and made happen in their life. And that's something I feel you kind of feel somewhat related to, Libra, as if some of you guys just had, you know, a journey that have been ups and downs, but there's something about that this is lasting, that it's really sticking, and you're seeing that in June. And some of you guys with the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, you may be moving in together, being roommates. You could be getting in a serious relationship. I even feel there could be a possible engagement announcement or even a marriage, okay? So whether that's an invite you're getting or something that you're celebrating with yourself, I also see, you know, if this isn't the cards for you, not every message is for you, okay? But if you feel it is, this is someone who wants to start a family, someone who sees you as being their forever one. Or maybe even some of you guys, you're meeting their kids or they met your kids and you guys are really starting to get along as someone that would be like a new family, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the cards. So we have the Lovers with Harmony and Temperance. So yeah, this has been a long time coming. I do feel that you guys met this person within the year. And this could be a friendship, a romance. First, I'm going to describe the romance. Yeah, I hate to say it. It sounds so corny, but almost like love at first sight, or almost like you felt this strong connection from the very get-go on your first date. You guys really vibed, connected, conversation was flowing, but there was also a soul draw between the two of you that was irresistible. But I feel maybe it took some time, whether it took some time for someone to open up, to trust, to go a bit slowly, more so than what they did before, just because they really wanted this to last and they really wanted this to work. But someone feels so complete here, so ready to have this partnership, to have this bond. And this is something that they see as divine intervention, or as a part of the angels bringing you two together, of, you know, a contract being here that was divinely written before either of you entered this lifetime. And I think you guys do view each other as soulmates, whether that is romantic, friendship, whatever. You guys are cut from the same cloth, and you guys signed a contract with each other that I think you guys are feeling very clear here. I do feel like you guys love holding hands, or love, like, when you touch each other, it feels like a warm sensation between the two of you. Someone may have like really warm hands all the time. But Spirit is confirming that they brought this person into your life, Libra, that this was divinely orchestrated. There is no accident here. So then we have the Hierophant with the Knight of Swords. So Gemini energy, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, for me as a reader, like news is on its way, or announcements are coming through. Like someone is getting invited to a wedding, or to maybe it's like some spiritual practice that some family does, like communion, and that they want to take you as a +1 to, or something like that. But I do feel this is something where they are telling everyone that you guys are exclusive, that you guys are moving in, that you guys are committed. They want to spread the word. And I think, like, I wonder with the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant, like someone is calling their parents to tell them something about what you're achieving, what you guys are getting into, what you guys are solidifying here. But with Legends and this Hierophant and the Knight of Swords, like there's something where you are being given a potential or a platform of influence, of hierarchy, of, you know, somewhat power for some of you guys, like maybe a management role or a leadership role. And I think a lot of people, you're influencing a lot of people, and word about you is spreading. And again, it feels like good words, not like gossip. But I feel like there is something that's getting around to someone's boss or manager that is like, you know, Libra did a really good job at this. Libra has, you know, a talent for this. I think Libra can make a huge change. We should give Libra some sort of position, an upgrade. And I think that will be coming to you guys in June as well. I'm even feeling, though, someone having a talk with their boss to quit, though. Maybe because, you know, they finally found something that's more interesting to them, that speaks to their soul a lot more. And maybe deciding to like put their 2 weeks in pretty soon to pursue something else that they find more stimulating, that they find more in soul resonance with. But now we have the Hanged Man with the Hanged Man in the Four of Swords. So Pisces energy big time here, but also Libra energy with the Four of Swords. Okay, so Hanged Man, there's going to be a time when Spirit takes a pause, puts you in a position to think something outside of the box, or to flip your perspective on something. The Hanged Man is an energy where Spirit wants you to think thoroughly before coming to a final decision. But you're ready at this point to sit, reflect, and see what there is that needs to be done, or what there is to finally make that final choice. But I do kind of feel like for some of you guys with the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords, there's some planning here that maybe you guys need to set in motion, but may feel overwhelmed, maybe even feel a little bit stressed out by. And if that does come into June, like Spirit wants you to take a break. Spirit wants you to go on vacation, or take some time off for yourself, or to give yourself a self-healing day. Because I think during that day, or during that time you give yourself, there's a lot of downloads coming through. There's a lot of synchronicities that are happening that Spirit is sending your way to open your eyes to, that maybe you didn't see before or understand before until you had this experience with this person or this situation that has inspired you. But I feel like with this sacrifice here, like it's a meaningful sacrifice. It's not one that you're going to regret making. I feel it's like, all right, maybe I'm sacrificing finally being alone to finally be a part of a partnership, a friendship, or a business partnership that I've never been a part of before, that hasn't felt this strongly before, but yet I know it's something for me. I feel so drawn to it. I feel so inspired by it. And maybe even, Libra, someone's making a sacrifice for you. You know, maybe they were living by themselves a lot for a long time, but they see you as someone that would be like the perfect roommate or someone to live with. And so they're giving up something that they were so used to having in order for you, Libra. But I do feel like this is a time of quiet meditation, of Spirit's messages flowing to you, like flowing, divine inspiration, divine ideas, especially when you sleep. When you have dreams, I feel like they're reoccurring dreams, repetitive dreams. Pay attention to those dreams, because I feel Spirit is trying to tell you something, is trying to waken you up to something subconsciously that you're meant to kind of bring to the consciousness of yourself. Wow, okay. So tell me more about this energy for Libra of what's happening in June. I'm willing to give something up for you is what I'm hearing. So maybe that's a choice someone's having and deciding to be with you, or to, like, if there's long distance, to move closer. Or maybe, you know, you're better at someone's role in the job and company than someone else's, and they have to fire someone in order for you to be there. Tell me more about June for Libra. Wow. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is the third eye. And this is coming through very strongly at the end of the month with the Hanged Man. Yeah, you guys, now that you've activated this essence within yourself, or this level within yourself, you're seeing things very differently, but very clearly. Your third eye is popping this month. You guys may be clairvoyant. You guys may be, you know, dreamers that have premonitions of certain things that are starting to happen. But I feel like you guys are sensing more than face value. And you guys are the ones to kind of see things at a deeper level that most people can't catch up on, but you do. And I think by having that gift, you are seeing how well you've been able to predict things, how well you've been able to sense the energies by being more spiritually elevated than most people. You are able to kind of see things before they turn out. And I think your discernment on whatever's gotten your passions going, your inspiration happening, like, you have visualized your success. You have visualized what it could look like for you to fully be in this situation or in a relationship with this person. And your visualizations help bring you together or help you get closer to your end goal of what it is that you want to manifest. The letter M is sticking out to me, as in Megan, as in Mitchell. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Tell me more about this energy for Libra. Intimacy. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you guys have that, like, balance between the two of you, whether it's divine feminine, divine masculine, fire and ice. Like, it is like powerful currents of two energies coming in union with one. And like, the feelings you have around each other are intense. The intimacy that you share with one another is unlike what you've been able to share with anyone else. I do feel like they're a good kisser. They're an amazing kisser. And someone loves your lips, Libra. They've always complimented them, wanting to, you know, bite on them, nibble on them, suck on the bottom lip. I don't know, but I do feel this is a very intimate month for the two of you. This is where you guys are coming into union and deepening this connection here. Even if it's a friendship, I think you guys are spending more intimate time with one another, getting to know one another. But yeah, I feel like this is a soulmate at the very least. For some of you guys, I'm going to say it full on, this could be a twin flame, especially with the 1111 I saw in the beginning of the reading. And you guys bring a beautiful balance of each other's energy. You know, you bring out the best in each other. And I think that's something that you've noticed from the beginning with this person. Like when you're feeling upset, they are able to calm you down. When, you know, someone throws you off or is mean to you, they'll always back you up. Like something really beautiful here that vibes so well with each other. And I think people could look at you one day as being like the it couple, like the romance they always wish they had, that maybe you, at one period of time, you kind of wish for, Libra. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys. And with this card, I'm going to read the excerpt from the book that comes with this, because I'm getting to know these cards myself as well, but I think the author explains it so beautifully, I want to share it with you guys. So is there anything else Libra needs to know about June? About what's happening in June? Spiritual messages for my Libras? Anything else for Libra? Okay, so you guys got Yamas here. So let's see what this means for you guys and what message it has for June. Okay, 63. Okay. So the 8 stages of yoga, universal morality. Your kindness, compassion, and generosity beam to all around you. The haimisma, compassion you display to all living things, does not go unnoticed. Only honesty flows from your lips. You speak words steeped in truth, satya. You display honor in your asteya, non-stealing, because of your deep sense of brahmacharya, control. You focus on what truly matters and let go of excess belongings, practicing aparigraha, excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, or non-possessiveness. Continue shedding all that doesn't serve you as you blossom closer to your higher self. Yeah, so you guys just vibe on a whole different level than most of the world. I do feel you're the type with like all that compassion and kindness. Like if you see a spider, so many people are quick to kill it. You're like, no, don't kill it. Like you free it and let it outside. Like you just have such a genuine soul. Everyone notices it, everyone sees it, and maybe you felt like you weren't really recognized for it or didn't have much to meet that energy, and here it is. This is your reward for having your integrity. I'm seeing a letter Y that someone could have in their name as well, first, middle, last initial. It doesn't have to be the case, but you are someone that someone sees as their all, or someone would see it as the perfect friend that they want to unite with, that they want to create something here with. And I think you're more than ready for it, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's likely to happen and unfold in this month for you. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Libra, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Libra.